Hey, welcome to the Dollar Compass Academy. Today I'm going to share with you 3 natural ways to lower your blood pressure. The first question is, do you have high blood pressure? Do you know? Tell me, when was the last time you measured your blood pressure? When was the last time you did that? Was it today? Was it yesterday? Was it last week? If you say last week or none of the above, I'm not going to be too surprised because unfortunately, most people don't even know what their blood pressure is. They haven't measured it. They feel good, they feel healthy, and they don't see the need to check their blood pressure. That's for those who have not been diagnosed to have high blood pressure, right? But even among those who do have it, they don't even check it regularly, you know? And yet, checking your blood pressure is one of the easiest things you can do, You can buy a blood pressure monitor, or you can go to one of the pharmacy stores and just check your blood pressure. Just sit down and, check it to have an idea, or you can invest in getting, a blood pressure monitor and check, just to have so that you have an idea where you are at, You have to remember that you have to protect your health. You have to be your own self-advocate when it comes to, your health. And you have to take steps that will help you maintain your health, Why should you do that? Well, if you maintain your health, you increase your wellness, you'll be able to do more of the things you love to do, You'll be able to, have energy to, do the things you love doing, If it's going out, visiting places, hanging out with your friends or your grandkids, whatever you have to deal with, you just have more energy. Even work, you have more focus, you won't worry, you worry less, if you know you're doing everything you can health-wise. This is one of the reasons why in the Dollar Compass Academy, we always look for simple and natural ways, to help you to improve your health. So that said, would you like to learn, natural ways to lower your blood pressure? I'm going to share with you three national ways. Three, I don't know. It's like I don't know how to put three. Okay, 3 ways, right, to do that. The first way is to improve your daily emotional well-being. I hope you're surprised to hear that, right? You don't normally hear people tell you that, hey, do you know that if you improve your natural emotional well-being every day, that you can lower your blood pressure? But you can. Why is it? What's the link? It's stress. The more you're able to deal with the unexpected or challenges of daily interactions without allowing the emotional disruptions and tension that could arise from that, leads to stress, that is, disrupt your coping mechanism in such a way that you get stressed out, the better off you'll be, So how can you, improve your daily emotional well-being? You can do this by changing the negative patterns that occur frequently in your daily life or interactions with others. Yes, you can do that. And do you know that it is now an accepted notion that a person's social life can have a big impact on the state of his or her health or happiness? So if you feel healthier and if you increase your happiness, your emotional well-being is going to also feel better, and at least the potential of letting stress, drive up your blood pressure and make matters worse would also be reduced or eliminated. People who spend a lot of time having positive social interactions have a healthier and longer life than those who keep to themselves or who keep themselves isolated. This is another one of those changes that is always possible to make. Try to find activities that you enjoy and that allow you to positively socialize. This will improve your social wellness and your health. Okay? So how can you do this? Again, that's a question I keep on asking because I just want to make sure I'm helping share with you what can help you. Examine the past 48 hours of your life and see the situations and circumstances that predominantly make you unhappy. These are negative patterns that lead to stress, emotional tension, poor emotional control, and happiness. or and unhappiness. These negative predispositions can lead to chronic stress and sustained higher level of the stress hormone, cortisol, leading to higher blood pressure. That's another detail in that question I asked before. What is the difference between what's the relationship, between your emotional well-being and higher blood pressure? Well, one of the factors that contributes to higher blood pressure when you're under chronic stress, if it's cortisol, if you have more of it, you're going to have, increase in blood pressure. When you identify and modify the factors that lead to your own pattern of emotional stress, you will be able to cut down on emotional stress, your own emotional stress. Yes, you will be able to do that. The common pattern that I had to overcome was the tendency to overlist my daily activities and goals. These days, I make my list for the day and attach a time frame to it so that I have an idea how much more time I shall put into each block of activity. I also divide my list into non-urgent and urgent and immediate projects. Immediate projects get done first and others follow. When you cut down on emotional stress, your chronicity of stress and the related chronic buildup of cortisol will reduce and help you lower your blood pressure. Okay? The second natural way to lower or reduce your blood pressure is to reduce your waistline. If you reduce your waistline, you will reduce your blood pressure. This is because an increase in waistline is usually associated with an increase in your body surface area and weight. This means your heart has a larger area to distribute blood to and requires a higher blood pressure to do so. That makes sense, right? If you have a larger area to distribute it and you want to maintain it at that same pressure, at the point where you can actually go to the capillaries and all these distant places, in your body, the pressure has to go up because you have more places to cover. If not, if you don't do that, if the pressure doesn't go up and it goes down, then those other places are not going to get as much blood, as much oxygen as they should, or as much waste product from those organs, those distant parts of the body will not also be taken back, for distribution to the organs that help us get rid of impurities, or things that our body doesn't like. Okay, so that's what you have to keep in mind. To reduce your waistline, you need to modify what you eat and exercise more consistently. The simplest modification you can make to what you eat is to add more servings of fruits and vegetables to your meals. If you haven't done so already, add chia seeds to all your meals. It will help you add fibers to your meals and reduce your waistline. This is something I do regularly. I add chia seeds to a lot of the things I eat, and because of the fibers it has in it, it helps to help you to basically regulate your bowel, and also helps you in terms of cellular metabolism. I'll put it like that. I have more details. There's actually one post that I had on chia seeds, and I can refer you to that. I'll put a link for you on this one. Depending on where you get this, if you're getting this through my blog, then there's already a blog I sent out on that. Or if you're getting this YouTube, then there's going to be a description there, giving you more details on what chia seeds can help you do. But how much do you have to raise your waistline? Remember that for men, the waist circumference measurement measured above the hip bones while relaxed and exhaling should not be more than 40 inches or 100 cm. And for women, not more than 35 inches or 88 cm. Okay, of course, there are exceptions like pregnancy. To trim your waistline faster, you need to include exercises that will further strengthen your muscles. This is important because as you get older, muscle strength becomes weaker. If you fail to take action to strengthen your muscles, you will end up with a more protruding belly. You can do this by participating in muscle strengthening activities like doing push-ups and jump ropes every week. This is just, to help towards keeping that waistline trim, within the parameters I gave: 40 inches for men and 35 inches for women, 100 cm. That's something, for men, and I believe it's 88 cm, yes, for for women, right? 88 cm. Okay. If the third way, natural way to lower your blood pressure is to reduce your sodium intake. When most people that are hypertensive think of reducing sodium, they end up doing only one thing: they stop adding sodium to the food they eat. Then they complain that though they have stopped adding salt to their food, their blood pressure remains high. This is usually disappointing because the food has become less tasteful, yet the desired effect of a reduced blood pressure has not been achieved. This usually happens because other sources of sodium have been accounted for. This includes salt used in cooking and salt used in preserving pre-cooked food. The first is obvious, while the second will involve some research. Do you know how much salt is contained in pre-cooked burrito, pizza, or hot dog? All three contain significant amounts of hidden salt, which we need to identify or eliminate to reduce or total daily intake of salt or sodium. This is one of the reasons why cutting down on fast foods or completely eliminating them is strongly recommended if you truly want to reduce your sodium intake and lower your blood pressure. Okay, so these are the three things that I've talked about. I've talked about, reducing your waistline. I've talked about, cutting down on salt. And then the third thing was emotional well-being. So these are the three simple things that you can do to lower your blood pressure. Okay. You can actually get a copy of and find out more about simple and natural ways to lower blood pressure by reading my book, 15 Simple Ways to Lower Your Blood Pressure Naturally After 40 Without Complicated Diets. You don't have to go on a diet. You don't have to count calories and do any of those things to lose weight or, to manage your waistline so that you can control your blood pressure or lower. You don't have to, While positive interactions can help you to improve your social wellness and lower your blood pressure, you can find out more about how to get into the best shape of your life, enjoy unlimited peace of mind, effortless stress management, and enjoy radiant, optimal health with functional vitality, as you gracefully get older by signing up for the Dollar Compass Academy Compass Wellness Challenge Training today. So, hey, I'm looking forward to seeing you. I hope you sign in, and I'll see you on the inside, and I'll go into more details with you. If you're getting this through my blog post, don't hesitate to click on the link that is, that there's link in the blog post itself. And then if you've clicked on that link, go ahead and sign up, for Angela Compass Academy so that I can share more strategies and, stuff with you, more things that can help you, again, be more consistent, be more congruent, with your own desire and the health style you desire. Okay. I'll see you. Thank you for watching this video. I'll say that again. And if you like what you're seeing, I want you to subscribe, but let me know if you also have any challenges or, that you had getting this or other things that we're doing for you at the Dollar Compass Academy. All right. I'll see you next time.